Hi guys. Oh, I am getting ready to go to sleep, y'all. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. But I wanted to drop something off to y'all. I wanted to drop something off to y'all real time, okay? Because if I say it, I gotta do it too, right? Alright? If I say it, I gotta do it. I gotta show up 100%, right? Gotta show up 100%. So let me drop this word for you guys. Let me drop this word. And it's battery on 17%. Hold on one second, y'all. Let's see. So we won't be long on here, but happy Friday, happy Venus Day, guys. Let's see. Oh, let me see. I'm going to share this. Let's create a post. Like, why is my keypad doing that? Like, how? This is so annoying. Okay, there we go. I'm like, this iPad is so long. Okay, hey guys. You say, can you have a timeout? Sure. All right. So I just have a quick word. I have a quick word with the energy that is coming through, right? The energy that's coming through. Um, you know, witchcraft is so crazy. Witchcraft is so crazy, but not only is witchcraft so crazy, divine's craft is so crazy as well too, right? So the energy that's like coming up right now is talking about like these fucking witches and warlocks and all of that shit, right? I'm not a witch. I am not a warlock, okay? Because warlocks are men anyway, but I'm not a witch, all right? And it doesn't matter how anybody else is labeling you. You know what you adhere to, okay? You know your truth. You know all of that, right? So we have to make sure that we are not allowing other people to label us as something and then like trying to believe it, like trying to like actually believing it, like, oh well, they said I was this and that, da, 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 and then we try to defend ourselves, right, on why we are not that. That's what they want you to do. So we're not really talking about that, right? We're talking about like, I'm talking about like what they are doing, like what the witches are really doing, okay? What the people that are not on divine's assignment is doing. And before I get started, let me drop a prayer. Let me drop a prayer. I water good as hell. It's cold. All right. It's cold. Oh man, come on now. Now the bar is in the middle. So this is a prayer for emotional mastery and divine alignment. All right. This is a prayer for emotional mastery and divine alignment. So, Divine Mother, source of truth and balance, holy ancestors who walk with me and walk with the collective. Stand guard over our mind, over our heart, and over our spirit. When provoked it comes, let me choose peace. Let us choose peace. When emotions rise, anchor us in wisdom. When others seek a reaction, strengthen our restraints. Remove the need to defend what you have already established. Remove the urge to explain what the truth has already revealed. Let my silence carry authority. Let our calm be our protection, be my protection. Let my alignment be my shield. Close every door that leads to unnecessary conflict. Seal my energy from emotional traps and distractions. What is not meant for me to carry cannot disturb me. What is meant for me cannot be blocked. I remain steady. I remain protected. I remain aligned with my highest path. Ancestors stand with me. Divine Mother guide me. My peace is sealed, and so it is. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Maa Bagalamukhi. Bow to Sri Sai. May peace be with all. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Now, before I was getting ready to come on, y'all, I promise you, the Divine Mother book fell out. It literally fell on my desk. Okay? I wasn't pulling no cards or anything. It just fell on my desk. Like it fell from, up here where I usually have it sitting. It just fell down. So I'm like, oh, okay. You see that? That's how it fell. But it's always sitting there. It's never, moving. Unless I pick it up and I read a part of it. But it's always sitting there. And it's almost as if she does this silent meditation dashin. It's called a dashin. She does this silent meditation dashin to help clear up the knots that are in your soul, right? In your path. She does that every day. And I actually been catching her for the last couple days, y'all. I've been catching her for the last couple days. I can really catch her every day because it's silent. So it's not like it's actually making noise or whatever, right? It's not like it's talking and you can continue to do whatever it is that you be doing and still show up, okay? She says that. And I've been catching her, like, soon as I open the internet, like, she's right there. So I'd be like, oh, okay, let me watch it, right? Let me watch it. Might not stay for the whole thing. I get what I need, and then I proceed with my day. But today, she actually jumped out at me just now, like right when I was writing about, staying aligned because anything else is a trap, all right? Now, I want to point out some things that I started, like, writing and how, look at this, invite only, fighting, and sober living. This is the energy that I was pulling on, right? I was asking Spirit for a message on, like, some shit. And I love my dogs and rods. They told me no. I asked, should I do something? It was like, no, earlier, and I'm going to go with my dogs and rods. They told me not to do it. I'm not going to do it, right? But I do want to tell you guys that there are traps happening right now. There are tests that is happening. And anger is the test. But discipline is how you pass. Discipline is how you pass. So I want to point out some behaviors of when you can recognize that you are dealing with, like, witches and warlocks in your life, right? Now, let's say that you start praying, you start doing your mantras, you start, and I'm not talking about just, because meditation, prayer is asking, and meditation is the answer, right? But I'm not talking about just like meditating. I'm talking about actually praying. I just did a prayer, right? I just did a prayer. It's a lot of prayers on my pages. It's a lot of prayers to the Divine Mother on my pages, right? But let's just say you start doing your mantras and you are asking that if anything is opposing you, if anything is trying to block you or trying to hinder your success, your ability to be victorious, right? If anything is standing in your way, for it to be exposed and removed, because sometimes our human self, when God just removes shit, right? When God just be taking shit away, you have questions on why did that person leave? Why did this end? And you start coming up with these scenarios. But if they expose themselves, right? If they expose themselves, then you know exactly why they had to fucking get the fuck on. You know exactly why God cut that connection off, okay? We pulled Callie's sword this morning. So the exposure had to happen first. The exposure had to happen. And I'm going to give you guys 4 examples. And this is playing out in real time. This is playing out in real time, y'all, for y'all. For y'all, for me, for everybody. It plays out in real time. All right? So pay attention to these 4 things that happen when you start praying. Okay, when you start praying, when you start determining that I am going to be victorious, but I'm not going to do it in a sneaky, weird type of way. So God, I need you to expose those that lurk on my energy, okay, that steal from me, that harvest from me, that just expose the truth, right? And so this is what happened. 7 days ago, I did a truth spell for myself, right? For myself. I always have one going for the collective, but I did one for myself. And when I exposed the truth, I'm talking within myself and I'm talking about everybody that is around me. It was exactly less than 24 hours. 24 hours that my truth started truth. I'm the GOAT, baby. I am the GOAT. I am the GOAT. And I got to pat myself on the back with that. That's not my ego blowing up. That's not my ego blowing up. That is disappointment. It's disappointment. I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed that... Anyway, so these are the 4 things that you will recognize when you have a witch or a warlock in your life trying to destroy what it is that you are doing to be victorious. The very first thing is irregular behavior. Witches will display restless behavior. Okay? They will start going crazy the more you pray. They will start going crazy. They will act the fuck out. You don't even have to be praying loud, but the more you go to your altar of God, of divine, even your ancestors, the more you show up for the holy God, for spirit, for divine, they will act a fucking fool, y'all. They will act a fool. They will feel neglected. They will feel like you're not choosing them. They will feel as if they have been abandoned their whole fucking life. You can only have known them for 1 fucking year and they will feel neglected and abandoned. This plays out in relationships where somebody's saying, oh, you haven't been paying attention to me and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I don't understand why you didn't say this or why you didn't do that. This is literally someone that is being worked by witchcraft, or either they are working witchcraft them fucking selves. They probably have a handler. And this is the thing. It's playing out. You got to pay attention. I always tell y'all, you got to listen to what people are saying. Loneliest people are the ones that is trying to do witchcraft. Misery loves company. Nobody should be lonely out here, especially if you have children, especially if you have a fucking job or you have some shit that you need to be doing. How are you lonely? Go to work. Go do some work. Go do some inner work. You get what I'm saying? So irregular behavior, okay? They start acting as if they are restless. They'll tell you like, I'm tired, you know, I gotta go to sleep. They're reporting to their handlers, y'all, the devils, the demons, whoever has them under some type of control. They sleep so much and then wake up fucking tired. Wake up tired. They sleeping, they doing all types of shit in they dream that they don't have no business doing, right? The second thing is trash. You will notice a lot of trash around you. You will notice that there has been a lot of actual trash, physical trash. They'll try to leave trash around your house if the witch or the warlock is in your neighborhood, right? They will try to leave trash around your house. They will put their trash inside of your trash can. Isn't that crazy? I talked about the trash shit before. I told y'all, stop taking y'all trash out at nighttime. Take your trash out during the day. Don't take your trash out at nighttime. Wait till the morning. Wait till the morning. So that way you can see who's putting trash inside of your fucking trash can. Because these witches and warlocks, that's how they plant shit. They will try to leave trash in your house. You be like, damn, why the fuck they leave these dirty dishes in my shit? Like, motherfucker come over and they be like, oh, I gotta go, let me put this in your trash. But they bring something over to your house. And it's like, what? Why are you leaving trash in my shit? The other thing that they will do, right? The other thing that they will do, they will try to act as if they don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they're doing. This is a person that it's so crazy because 30 minutes, and then you can come back. You only get 30 minutes. Timed out for 30 minutes, okay? All right? So they will act as if they do not know what they are doing, all right? They will act as if they don't understand why why you are being activated, because you're praying. You're praying for the trash to be taken out. You're praying for certain energies to be removed from around you. And yet they will act as if they don't know what they are doing by leaving shit at your surroundings. By literally leaving shit at your surroundings, okay? The third thing that they will do, right? The third thing that they will do. Y'all, I got these wrote down in my I got these wrote down in my thing. All right? The third thing that they will do is they will try to, let me not say try to, but there will be some sudden travel. Right? These people will disappear for a while. They're going back to report to their handlers. You may not talk to them for a few. They might, I don't know. I say disappear. And then all of a sudden they want to come closer to you. It's so weird. It's so weird that these are people that are witches and warlocks, where somebody may ghost you, right? They may ghost you or something. They may stop talking to you. They may want to stop talking to you for a good amount of time because they have went to report back to their handler, right? And say, hey, this person keep praying. I keep going through hell. The more and more that I try to come up against this person altar of divine, right? The more and more I try to come up against this person's altar, they are destroying me with fire. Because, we said any weird ass altar is on fire. Any weird ass altars on fire is gonna burn down. Any demonic altars built off of your energy is going to burn. Off of my energy is going to burn, right? And so these people run away. They run away. They disappear. They may even leave. They may even leave on, like, it's so crazy because they'll leave like as if they're hanging up the phone on you all of a sudden, right? They're hanging up the phone on you all of a sudden because, I don't know, whatever the reason is, right? They're mad that them getting angry is not affecting you. So they mad, right? So they disappear. They go and report. They go try to get some external help. They may go watch some readings, some tarot readings of, whoever, whatever, right? I do tarot. It's no problem. But then they try to go get confirmation on how they can try to show up and destroy you. So they go out, they go watch the chaotic, karmic ass readers, people that's doing witchcraft of some form. I'm not going to put a religion on it and say, oh, it's voodoo or say it's hoodoo or anything like that. I'm going to say witchcraft because this is witchcraft. This is different, right? Divine has given us all of the power that we need to render the devil powerless. All right. So the fourth way, right? They show up. If you continue to pray, right? Because I'm telling y'all, anger is a trap. So if you continue to pray, they will, not only are they going to get external help, but then they are going to try to come up against you and try to activate anger, guilt, and shame in you. Anger, guilt, and shame. They are going to try to make you take accountability for things that they have caused, narcissist energy, right? And I'm familiar with narcissists, but I'm more familiar with witchcraft than I am narcissists, right? I'm more familiar with spiritual psychosis and spiritual shit than I am the scientific energy, the gaslighting and the narcissist shit. I'm more familiar with the witchcraft shit, okay? I'm more familiar with the spiritual aspect of what we have labeled as some form of psychosis or psycho bob ass shit, right? I'm more familiar with the spiritual side of it. So what someone would label as a narcissist or as a gaslighter or something like that, I'm like, bitch, that is motherfucking witchcraft. I don't give a fuck what you saying. That's fucking witchcraft, you know? I'm not with the whole shits. I'm not with the whole shits. I literally had to look up what narcissist and gaslighting is, and I'm like, these motherfuckers be out here having handlers. This is witchcraft. This is witchcraft. This is generational curses. This is bloodline curses. This is current life curses. This is motherfucking witchcraft that motherfuckers doing. Fuck all that narcissist shit. Fuck all that gaslighting shit. Bitch, I'm not a part of your motherfucking shit. You're not about to do no spell work on me and my collective. It's not going down. You're not going to get, even right now, I'm still in alignment. I don't care how many curse words, how much profanity. These ain't curse words. I'm not cursing anybody. Cursing. I'm not cursing anybody. I'm using profanity. I had to learn that from my sister. Because I be like, stop cursing at me. She be like, I'm not cursing you. I'm using profanity. You know? So that right there, that's the difference. We don't curse each other. What we do is we use a lot of fucking profanity over here though, okay? But we're not going to get trapped in the energy of witchcraft and say that, oh, somebody is doing this, somebody is doing that, because we have already rendered the devil powerless over here, okay? So this is the thing. You do not get angry at the subject, right? At the person. Don't get angry. You can be disappointed. You can be irritated. You can feel some type of way. You can be hurt. But anger is such a low vibration that it allows their witchcraft to actually work. It allows their witchcraft to work. So make sure that the intention behind your prayer, is not because you are angry. Make sure the intention behind your prayer is because you are disappointed, because you feel some type of way. Being angry is not the same as being mad. Same as, you know, having a fear of something is not the same as being scared of something, you know? So it's like anger is a straight way to the gates of hell, all right? And that's just not where we're trying to go. Like, and hell is a mindset. It's a place inside of the mind. It's a place inside of the mind. And the devil is the keeper. All right. So not every situation deserves your emotion. Sometimes the chaos is not random. Sometimes the tension, disrespect, the misunderstanding, and the subliminal poking is designed to pull you out of alignment. All right. It's designed to pull you out of alignment. Why? Because reaction creates access. Anger opens doors. Defensiveness leaks energy. Explaining yourself to the wrong people lowers your authority. All right. This is the real discipline of the path. To stay calm, to stay quiet, to stay boring, to stay anchored. All right. Emotional bait is the test of spiritual maturity. I'm telling you, it is the test. And when you pass with flying colors, the reward is 10 times better. 10 times better than whatever was going to happen. You know? All right? You do not have to prove your truth. You do not have to defend your peace. You do not have to react to be powerful. You do not have to react to be powerful. When you don't react, the noise has nowhere to land. All right. When you do not react, the noise has nowhere to land. The enemy has no way into your mind. Their witchcraft is automatically cut the fuck off. And guess what? Then they disappear forever. I love that. Okay. No reaction, no access, no energy exchange. Stay aligned. Let your silence do the spiritual work. Let your silence do the spiritual work. Do not get caught in these people trap. All right. Make sure that just make sure you keep that shit together. Divine has given us all the power to render the devil powerless. I said that. You must grow. Some believers are dealing with, oh yeah. So I said some believers are dealing with a headache, right? When you are under a form of spiritual attack from, heavy witchcraft, heavy projection, you could be dealing with a headache or like a throbbing in your head, which is crazy, right? This shit showing up in real time. I don't have a headache right now, but this is a throbbing. Every time I was like, this is a throbbing, right? But some people are dealing with death. All right. So this is why we have to build our power up. This is why we have to keep showing up to our altars, going to the divine, going to God. Right. This is why we have to keep showing up. It doesn't matter if these motherfuckers is saying that you're the one that's doing witchcraft on them. You the one that's trying to block their destiny. You the one that's harvesting energy. You the one that's trying to suck out the life of them. Ignore their ass. Ignore. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. I had somebody going off in anger. Had somebody going off in anger, and I can't tell you shit that motherfucker said. I can't tell you nothing that they said. I'm not upset that I didn't hear what they were saying, but the simple fact that I knew that they were a liar and what they were trying to project to me and what they were trying to make me feel was anger, that I automatically, on the first of the month, might I add, the first of the month was a fucking full moon. On the first of the month, the most abundant day of the Black History Month, too, at that. Right? First of the month, you call me with this negativity because you are a witch. You are a witch. And the day before that, Divine told me, like, hey, stay in your power. Stay in your power. Y'all make sure y'all check out my video. Spiritualist, this is not for your clients. This is for you. That particular message is very, very powerful. I know it is a long reading. It is 3 hours long. But I promise you that you will find something in that particular reading, whether you are a healer, whether you are a spiritualist, whether you are a farmer, a cook, whatever the fuck. All right. And remember that divine masculine, divine feminine energy is not gender, assigned. It is strictly divine masculine, divine energy. Divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So it could be man or woman that I'm talking about. And that was a collective reading. That reading was not for... It was not for any particular signs, even though I say there are signs that, was coming up, coming out, but it's not for any particular sign. So you could be hearing something and I say, oh, this might be a Cancer moon, right? Well, we were just in a Cancer moon. So unless you actually know astrology, know astrology, I'm not saying ignore that part, but hey, don't stop the message right there, because it was a very powerful message, and it's definitely playing out in real time right now for multiple people. I have gotten feedback on it that, I was patrolling that day. I was on patrol. I was on patrol. Okay. Paw Patrol on the go. That's exactly what I was on. And so I do want you guys to check out that reading. And give me some feedback. I didn't do any promoting or anything for that video, and it was very energetic. It was very energetic, and I'm very proud of it. Um, and Divine Show said, let me show you. Okay. So it was very exposing. It has made people angry. It has made people angry. It has. However, I talk about doing the work in that video, and that's the only thing that we can do is continue to work on ourselves. All right. We cannot do the work for anybody else. We continue to do work for ourselves. Now, I do want to tell you guys, because I am about to get ready to get off of here. Phone is probably at 5%. But I do want to tell you guys that I have something coming up. Next week for the Mojave, I am going to be doing past life regression readings. Y'all, I'm going to be doing past life regression readings. Y'all will see that play out where we cut the cords from our past lives. Then later after that, I'm going to do current life regression readings, and then I'm going to do future life regression readings. But it's a lot of energetic pull on me. Y'all heard my water? And water is messages. So that's the ancestors showing up saying what they need to say, okay? My hands just started itching too. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of healing. We are going to do a lot of healing. And so I'm going to create the Google form and get that started for you guys. But we're not going to give away our inheritance. We're not going to give away our destiny. In that particular reading, I did talk about, like, things are going to be happening, but they're happening for your better good, because in the past life, we given away our inheritance. We given away our spiritual gifts in order to make people feel comfortable, in order to keep the peace. And now we are keeping the peace by keeping our destiny to ourselves. Okay, essentially we're keeping it to ourselves. All right, and we're not letting people that are not our destiny helpers come in and swap destinies with us, or energy harvest off of us, or ride our fucking coattails, when Divine has already declared that it is a no. It is a no. And we're also not spiritual bypassing and giving people that are false healers, false prophecies, false workers, lazy ass people at our job. We're just not giving them a pass anymore. I'm not giving nobody a pass. I don't care if it's here. I don't care if it's at that kitchen. I don't care if it's down the street. I don't care. Everybody got to stand on integrity, do their own work, clear their own karma, and not get angry, okay? When truth is exposed. Do not get angry when the truth is exposed. Just do the work, all right? So I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. But before I go, let me give you guys a Bible Gita verse. I really hope my phone does not die, because then I'm going to have to plug it up and then end the live, all right? There is so much to come. There is so much to come. All right. So thank you so much, Divine. What does the Gita have for us tonight? What does the Gita have for us tonight? All right. Offerings of devotion. Offerings of devotion. Wow. Offerings of devotion. It says, if one offers me the love and the devotion of a flower, a fruit, a leaf, or even water, I accept it. Whatever you do or eat, whatever you offer or give away, whatever whatever, okay? Whatever you do to perform, do it as a offering unto me, okay? Whatever you do, do it as an offering to Divine. Thank you so much, Divine, okay? I don't know what that word is. I'll look it up. But this is Bible Gita chapter 9, verse 26 and 27. So this morning we talked about pouring out libations to our ancestors. And tonight we are talking about making an offering to Divine. So absolutely, Spirit is asking for an offering, okay? And for you to come to your altar, okay? Offer yourself, okay? Offer your love, offer your support. Very first line. If one offers me love and devotion with a flower, a fruit, a leaf, or even water, All right. So I love you guys. Refreshing the water on your altars. Pour out some libations for your fathers, for your mothers, for your brothers, whoever is in heaven, your sons, my baby in there. Pour out some libations, whether it's coffee, tea, water, or just some, I don't know, some rice, some sesame seeds, whatever it is. Or maybe it's just leftover food, okay? I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful night on purpose, and I'll catch y'all in the Astros with peace, okay? Good night.